Welcome to Obsuna. Obsession. Hello, welcome to yet another episode of Obsuna Obsession Vlog. And for today, we will be having another teacher talk, and this time it is going to be a kind of self assessment called self check. So, part of teaching and learning is what you call the assessment. And assessment helps not only students to identify their strength and weakness, evaluate their performance, but at the same time, assessment also helps teachers' instruction, teachers' content, teachers' pedagogy, everything about teaching to also assess and be evaluated. So you must be aware that in my present class, we have been doing an individual pursuit activity through having virtual karate. And we are now down at the final week of having virtual karate. And mostly, whenever we are at the final week of the unit, we are having this kind of assessment. And today, I'm going to be sharing with you what is our self check. I call it self check in virtual karate. Let's get started. Okay, so I have this in my Google document. So initially, I was planning to have something that can be evidence and can be printed out by the students. Some document that students can always go back whenever they need it. Since we have this Seesaw as their online or digital profile, I wanted some documents to be uploaded in there. I know it will be frowned upon that why not you use Google Form for easy everything. I mean, for the teacher, it will be easy to prepare, and at the same time for the students, it will be also easy to answer. So that's actually my reason why did I come up with having this kind of document from Google Doc. So of course, the title of this document is PE Self Check, and our karate topic or my unit is karate. So we have been doing this for 6 weeks now. Every PE class, students are having individual training through the help of instructional video, and at the same time, at the end of the class, I am challenging them to demonstrate it through a video performance. So what they need to do in a short video, they need to demonstrate all the karate skills that they have learned for the particular day. Like for example, the first level is white. So in white belt, there are two karate skills. Those are low punch and high punch. So they need to perform it uh, in 15 counts, and then they have to take themselves a video and upload it on their Seesaw account. So this is how normally they are doing it. Okay. So moving forward, we have the success criteria. Success criteria help students to understand their level and from what perspective in terms of skills they are standing. So in here, I have three levels. The first level is described as I can follow the karate belt video correctly. So I name it bronze so that it will be, look like some sort of competition still. Okay, so you can do different legends here. You can name any level that you want. But as for me, I always have to stick with the bronze, silver, and gold whenever I'm having this kind of leveling in my class. So the first level says something about can follow. Okay, success criteria is some indicators of learning that the students achieve. Okay, or outcome. Okay, we all know teachers and understand that whenever we are in a teaching and learning situation, students are having their different outcome. So by identifying the different success criteria, student will actually be able to identify what kind of outcome they may achieve. So the first one is about can follow the karate belt. As I mentioned with you, during the class, during the training, there is a video instruction for them to follow and do. The second level, which I called it silver, is says about I can perform all the karate belts without the video correctly. Because some of the videos are kind of difficult to remember, especially in identifying the skills. There are video that has multiple skills and combination. Like for example, the black level, you need to do punches, blocks, knees, and front kicks. So an emerging student would be able or will be having a little bit of time and time to process those things. But for average students and advanced students, they can actually perform those karate belt without having this video. Okay, so during the training, they will all follow the video, but the moment that they are demonstrating it by themselves, they won't be needing any video support. And of course, the top level or the first level will be the gold. I call it gold. In this success criteria, children can explain and demonstrate the karate skills effectively. So not only they can perform it correctly and effectively, but at the same time, they will be able to explain, they will be able to compare and contrast what are the combinations and what are the comparisons of every skills. So in here, I just use a very simple language for the students to learn. It is very advisable that whenever you're doing a success criteria, see to it that the words are student friendly because it's the students who's going to fill out their own form. So that would be the best advice that I'm gonna giving you. So moving forward, I have made a table here of the karate belt. The first column is about the different levels. I have 9 levels from white to black. The second column is the success criteria. Like for example, in white belt, what my student would think they have performed on that lesson on that level. So if my student thinks that he is a bronze level, then there is a tick box here for him to tick. Okay, later on I'm going to demonstrate it with you. Okay, and the last column is all about the status. The status here pertains to, okay, it has two choices: pass and didn't submit. So it says here, I just mentioned with you, after the training and during their application part, every students need to take a video of themselves and upload it on their Seesaw account. And that would be our digital profile for every student. So I have made a master list, this one. So you notice that, yes, all the list here, okay, like I'll give you one example. Okay, like for example, this one. Okay. So if the students of a certain student has submitted their video on white belt, I'm going to mark P here for pass. Because the moment that they submitted on the Seesaw, I am going to check it. And after checking it, I'm going to put the remark pass or fail. Okay. As soon as the student got pass on that particular video, right away, I'm going to update his list here, putting pass. Yeah. So going back to the self-check form, if a student had passed here, they need to tick here. If a student failed to submit, you need to tick here. Yeah. And by the way, one of the incentive that I am doing to encourage and motivate more of the student is that whenever a student got all P here from all the level, my student will be getting a certificate of completion just to make them and just to encourage them and make them more active in my class, right? And also, not only take part here that they will be needing, so it will be an open-ended question. So I really wanted to know what did they learn from the overall unit. What kind of learning will it be? An effective kind of learning? Will it be a cognitive kind of learning? I really wanted to know what specific takeout did they have, if they remember anything from the entire unit. And at the same time, I would like to know also which part there is their most favorite. Okay, so I'm every time that I'm having this kind of assessment, I was really trying to dig in for some more information, like what are the favorite, are the thing has gone wrong, what are the thing has gone right, what are the strength of this unit, and also that it will be a room for my improvement as their teacher. So after I'll try to make it crisp and simple because this is on the student's perspective. So if you notice that I haven't put any name here because it will be uploaded on their Seesaw account, and in their Seesaw account they have their own profile already. I didn't also mention about the class and the grade here because they have their own in their Seesaw account already. Okay, so after doing the success criteria and karate belt table, all you need to do is to download it as JPEG or as an image because in CISO they are only accepting image. Okay, so what I did, either you can download or convert this Google Docs into image, but since I'm using my MacBook, so what I do is I just screenshot it. Okay, I screenshot it and it will become image automatically. And I'm just going to show you the screenshot. So this is the screenshot of the document. You notice that the lower part, which are the open-ended question, are not included. So I'm gonna be putting it on the Seesaw. So for my student to to answer it on the Seesaw itself. But more or less, this is the document that we have. You notice that whenever I screenshot it, the icon, the medal icon, and the colored squared are there. Because if you're going to convert it to Windows, I am afraid that you will not be getting this exact design and all. So now this is in a JPEG file format. What I'm gonna be doing next is I'm going to upload it on Seesaw. Let's do it now. So this is their Seesaw account. These are all the class that I'm handling. So let's just select any random class. For example, this one. So just have to add here, post, assign activity. Assign activity here. All right. So create new one. Okay. So I'll put PE self check and dash karate. Okay. So I'm gonna be making an instruction using Seesaw tools. Draw a check mark in the box provided for. So in here, add multimedia instruction, for example. So I would like to upload one and do one for them to see how it will be done. So upload it. Yeah, so you can select any color of your pen. All right, I'll go for green here. Okay, so suppose in the white level I got gold and I submitted it. In yellow I got gold also and I submitted it. Just put tick mark. In orange I got gold and I pass. For example, in green I didn't submit it. Okay, and there would be no remark from here because I didn't submit it. Blue, I submitted it and I passed and I got gold. In purple, I got silver. In red, I got bronze. In brown, I got bronze and I submitted it. And in the black, I got silver and I passed. So I'm going to upload it as an example work, all right? So now I will be uploading the same document and this time it will be their template for them to answer. There you go. There you go. All right. Huh, there you go. And press save. Yes. And now I can assign to any of my classes. I can assign, I can even schedule it. And yeah, and this is good to go. So as far as the open-ended question is concerned, I'm gonna be asking them the question on live, asking what was your favorite part of the karate lesson and what were your takeouts or what are the things you have learned from this unit. And I'm gonna be asking them to comment down on the comment section down there. So yeah, so this is pretty much my self check in virtual karate, and I hope you learned something from me today. Alola.